US Air Force trials virtual reality for Crew Chief course. Hello lovely YouTube family, welcome back to 10 Focus. In today's videos, we're going to talk about US Air Force trials virtual reality for Crew Chief course. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. The USAF Air Education and Training Command Training Transmission Development Team has recreated the Crew Chief Fundamentals course of a virtual reality experience in partnership with officials at Sheppard Air Force Base. In the summer of 2020, 29 students trialed the program by carrying out various tasks, including maintaining simulated aircraft. The initiative goes back to 2017 with the Pilot Training Next program. Detachment 23 Commander Major Jesse Johnson tells Air Force Technology. The organization was facing a pilot shortage and was looking at the options how to produce better quality pilots faster in anecdotal terms. After that, commanders of the time recognized that if we're going to create the pipeline in pilots, then we should create maintainers as well. So we started developing our product and methodology. Johnson, who is second generation USAF, adds, the team serves as a conduit for industry partners to provide solutions to modernizing Air Force classrooms without impacting current student throughput. The Texas-based AETC was established in 1942, making it the oldest major command in the USAF that recruits, trains, and educates aviators. The T3 program is a fundamental shift in how information is being delivered and students are educated. As opposed to learning from PowerPoints in a modular way, students can learn at their own pace, and instructors can focus on answering questions and cater for students' needs instead of conducting classes. The new method is competency-based and has demonstration focus. Johnson says they are no longer making students fit the content. They are changing the content to match their needs. Fundamentals of Aircraft Maintenance Instructor Supervisor and 362nd Training Squadron Tech Sergeant Kyle Ingram says, as of now, we're putting the students through the traditional course, where they are in a standard classroom, and we take those students in the time that they are waiting to go to their next duty stations, where they go to follow on training from there. We take those students and we put them to a VR program and allow them to retake the course essentially in the new VR program. And we always sit them down, let them do their course in their own time. From T3's perspective, quality aviator is an individual that can do every part of their job with minimal supervision to the highest efficiency and proficiency, and they are confident their training method is capable of achieving that. The results students produced coming out of the VR course were encouraging. The end of course assessment showed scores were comparable to those students who only participated in the traditional methods. Ingram says, every single student has always come out of there saying that it's the VR method way more engaging and more fun for them. It comes more naturally for them because in this day and age, the students are being brought up into school with all of this technology. Instructors have also praised T3's quality and personalized aviator-centric approach. Students have also finished a 27-day course on an average of 12.5 days. Johnson says, we do produce students faster, but that was never the intention. It was always about better quality airmen coming on the backside of it. And if we happen to get a time savings as a benefit, then that's a great news for the taxpayer. Hands-on training creates a burden on the wing by forcing mission series aircraft that are committed to the real-world roles to be pulled from their missions. Therefore, capitalizing on the opportunities that VR gives to practice seems invaluable. However, there are questions in the military whether VR training provides the same quality preparation as hands-on training. The main concern is the low fidelity capability of virtual experiences that don't necessarily train muscle memory adequately. Johnson argues, when we do our tire change setup, the haptics of a 300-pound tire aren't there in VR. But certainly, the steps and processes that we need the airmen to know are part of that. I've been in a VR environment myself, where it feels like I'm actually on the aircraft. It looks so realistic. So I think we're overcoming those limitations. He adds that an aviator was able to identify missing components from an aircraft without ever seeing an aircraft in real life, solely relying on her VR training. Fundamentally, humans learn through failure, so the project developers have implemented a so-called consequential learning procedure to the system, that is to reward or penalize students according to their actions. Designers of T3, however, recognize the essentiality of hands-on training, and they are not planning to replace that with VR. So we don't pretend that the old system is bad, we just say it won't function in the future, says Johnson. T3 plans to add an additional component to the program called non-player characters. This will allow students to interact, ask questions, and receive instruction from an AI-powered aviator within the simulation. AI could also be used to use the information collected to whether a student has a competency gap or they are falling short on a particular skill set. The system then can adjust and tailor the course to help trainees overcome their individual struggles. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.